Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host today, Joey Quebedeaux with Piggly Wiggly and Cash Saver here in Opelousas.
And I'm Chef Jason Huguet from right here, the Steamboat Warehouse in Washington, Louisiana. And we have a very special guest, my buddy and favorite co-host, Joey Quebedeaux. He's going to be making us a great dish that I'm excited about. I've been hearing a lot about it. Joey, tell us real quick about it.
Well, Jason, actually, me and Paul had put it on the catering menu now because one of our clients wanted us to make it for them. So we did. It came out perfect. They loved it. So Paula said, well, let's just put it on the menu.
Right, and that's a dish that a lot of people lately have just been enjoying and they like it. So
crazy,
yeah.
Really crazy. It's a really good dish and it's made the right way and everybody's got their own ways of doing it, but you know,
all right.
We'll show you how it's done.
All right, well, join us back in a few minutes and he'll show us how to get it started. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're here again with old Joey Quebedeaux, and we are in the beginning stages of our dish. Joey, what are we doing now?
Jason, we got some water boiling real good, and I'm going to go ahead and add some butter for our grits and stuff.
Oh, yeah, you got to have some butter in the grits.
I'm going to put a little bit of Tony Chachere's Cajun seasoning. The more spice, I love this one.
Well, yeah,
That's the one I use the most. Oh, yeah, more spice.
More spice.
But, Jason, a lot of products we have here, I found them all at our stores, and we have a lot of different things. The Best Choice is one of our main brands that we use. Between that and Always Save, but we also got like your more premium brand things.
Right.
Like you have Quaker Grits, we have the board and stuff, Zatarain's products, Tony
Chachere's. More of a
Chachere's.
selection.
Yeah.
Brand name.
And then in fact we got Pick Sweet Season blend right now. We're gonna go ahead and drop this in the pot with another block of butter, get the sauce started. While that's doing there.
All right.
And it's basically a simple recipe, and like I was telling, everybody's got their own different ways of cooking, season-wise, and this is what I found was the best so far. And we're gonna do basically just like you do almost every other dish that we do on the show is start off with our butter
and onions.
Butter and onions, that's right.
Bell peppers.
The seasoned blend that from Pick Sweet has got the
everything you need in it.
The onions, bell peppers, both red and green. You have some parsley. You have a little bit of garlic.
Mix.
Basically, yeah, that's it.
A little bit of everything. It saves you the trouble.
And I want to bring this. I know we mentioned this to you on the show before.
Plenty of times, huh?
This chicken base that I've been using for a long time. It's a really good product. We carry it at the store. We sell a lot of it. A lot of people have seen it on the show. Since we promoted it on the show, it's been really, really moving a lot. So
selling.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit and actually put it in the water for the grits.
All right. And be careful with this product at home because it's concentrated, it's very salty, so use it little at a time.
Now they do make some of them with low sodium.
Right.
You know, but I just, like you said, watch how much salt you put in.
I actually use it as my salt content. Like
that's correct.
Instead of salt and pepper, I'll put that in pepper.
That's right. But yeah, like I said, we started this on part of the catering and everything, and everything is so easy for us because we could just grab all the things we need at the store and you know, just grab it, go in the kitchen, whip up the catering job and put it out.
It's too easy.
Almost too easy.
I wouldn't say it's that easy, but it's easy, it's convenient, let's just say that.
Very convenient. So what else we're going to be using, our 7190 shrimp today. I don't want to use the big ones because you want like, hopefully get a shrimp in every bite of
Right, you want a medium-sized shrimp on this dish.
And then after this is cooked down, it'll lose some of its size and blend into the sauce real good.
Right, the moisture kind of comes out of it. It kind of, I can say shrink up, but it just kind of, like you said.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more of our Tony Chachere's in here. And also, I do want to add, again, some more of the chicken base. Again, watching how much we put. And, you know, if we always want to put some a little bit more later, we're not going to season our shrimp at all.
Right.
We're just going to go strictly on the gravy itself. So, but I mean, like I said, all the products that we're using here today can be found at either store here in Opelousas.
8410 Highway 182 North, or the Cash Saver store, which is 1305 Heather Drive, which is where you got all the products today, right?
That's correct. Actually, no, I had to stop. I forgot one item on my way here, and I had to stop and see my wife at the Northside store.
Yeah. I think you forgot something on purpose then.
Well,
let me see Paula on the way to the show.
You telling my secrets. You're not supposed to say that.
Say just need a quick kiss on the cheek on the way.
We run in and run out. That's all we can do, especially.
We're smelling good already.
Yeah. But we've been really, really fortunate with the catering and stuff. You know, through
Been
the
busy,
stores,
right?
Been very busy, very, very busy, and you know, we appreciate all the comments that we had. And
But why don't you
it's
tell
not-
everybody at home if they want to book you for a catering event, any kind of event, could be big or small.
Sure.
How to get in hold to
Okay,
it.
well, actually, you can call either me or Paula, either one of the stores. Like you said, mine 1305 Heather Drive.
948-8199
That's correct. And Paula at the Piggly Wiggly.
would be 948-9427.
Or you can call her on her cell phone at 344-0276, or my cell phone 278-7532.
And you can get, they'll send you a menu via
correct.
email, and you can pick different dishes you'd like, main courses, side dishes. It's very simple. We do it for our Christmas party. They always help us out.
Yes.
And you can do the same.
Yeah, anytime.
it's
Even
simple.
though it's a small item, like some people
Right.
just want like a pan of pork loin or a pan of brisket or what. We do all kind of small things.
Right. It's nothing too small and it's nothing too big.
And that's it.
Right.
That's it. And again, all the stuff you can be found at the store. So it's if you want to
Shop
make it
your
at
local
home,
Piggly
you can make it
Wigglies.
at home too.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can get to the store and make some the shrimp and grits. Like I said, you just gotta adjust it the way you want.
Right. And this is a dish that is not so hard to make at home, right?
No, actually, it's
Get
very,
these
very
ingredients
easy.
real quick. Some of these ingredients you might have at your house already.
That's correct. Yeah.
All you would probably need is the shrimp, your chicken base,
That's
which
right.
is a very useful item. Most restaurants use those products. So, you know, you'll probably have butter in your fridge already.
Yes.
Might have some grits in your pantry already.
Probably do. It's not a really costly item.
Right, so you can do this for the family.
Yeah, and it actually goes pretty far.
Shrimp might be the most expensive item, but the medium shrimp are really not
bad.
expensive.
And then you got different size shrimp. Like I said, we use the medium shrimp. If you prefer maybe using a smaller shrimp,
one?
You can do that. I wouldn't recommend using any bigger one.
No,
You know, just
I mean you could, but
you could, but I think you get the better part of the dish if you use a medium shrimp.
yeah. Like you said, you get more shrimp per bite.
That's correct.
You know, if you use the big shrimp, then you're not gonna get as many.
Get as many
per-
shrimp, yeah.
You're gonna be eating more grits.
And you want shrimp with the grits,
Right.
not just the grits. So we're gonna let this cook a little while, cook it down. And another thing I'm gonna do, Jason, real quick, before we go to a break, I always put
All right.
a little touch of crab ball in there, and I like to put it right when the shrimp are cooking. Actually,
Oh,
can
yeah, it's
go
gonna
in there.
cook into them. Yeah.
Yeah, just don't put much in there because again, it's another thing that's kind of strong. So you have to kind of watch. You can always add a little bit later if you want more,
Right.
but I think just a little bit.
Right.
'cause
You
it's
can
not
always
gonna-
add. You got to remember that. You can always
Right.
add. You can't ever take it out.
And you don't want to overpower the dish with it.
No.
But like
Just an enhancer.
that's correct. And also, like I was telling you, the shrimp sizes we got the 150, 200 shrimp. You can go all the way up to the 1620s,
Yeah.
and you know some we have head on, headless.
Yeah.
We have some that's already cooked. You know, whatever shrimp.
It's all.
you
Yeah.
want.
You pretty much have everything you're looking for.
Yeah,
Huh?
pretty much. Yeah.
Sizes and you know you want
Yeah,
to
if they're
pre-cook.
peeled or not peeled, or all that good stuff.
Oh yeah.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and take a break if you're ready, Jason.
Let's go ahead. We can
and
take
we'll
a break.
come back and we'll go ahead and finish the sauce, and we'll start on the grits.
All right. Join us back in a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody. We are here on our second segment of the show, and we are halfway through.
Oh, we're halfway through now, Jason.
What we're looking like.
We got our shrimp all nice and cooked, so we're gonna go ahead and add our final ingredients into our shrimp sauce. I like to use Lee and Perrins, or Worcestershire sauce, I should say. Best Choice
Worcestershire.
makes a good kind. It's almost like Lee and Perrins. I don't like to put too much in there because, again, if you use too much of one thing, it's gonna overpower it.
it's too late.
Yes, like I said, we're always gonna add later. And another ingredient I like to put in,
Some fresh
I
some
like
basil.
basil.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yummy.
That's that little, I don't know how to explain it, but that special taste to it.
Just that little something.
Just that little something.
Oh, I smell it.
Oh yeah, you
It
start
smells
smelling
good.
it.
Oh my goodness.
And again, when we got our water boiling and everything, we're gonna add. I like to do the grits at the very end, because I like them as fresh as possible. You keep them fresh, you know.
If they sit, they get stiff.
Yeah, and then you can always go back later on, add a little bit more milk or something. But I'd rather have it just everything done all at one time at the very end. We're gonna go ahead and add some heavy whipping cream.
It smells amazing.
And we're gonna let it reduce down somewhat. Now, because of the time frames for the show, I might have to mix a little bit of cornstarch, or we call it slurry.
A slurry.
And kind of thicken it up a little bit. And then we're gonna get that all stirred up good right here.
There you go.
And like you were saying while we were during the break, you know, about cooking polenta with like a chicken base and stuff. That's why I'll use like a chicken base in my water for the grits and stuff.
Right, yeah, and flavor. Instead of just cooking with like water. You got some flavor that you're gonna cook
the butter in
grits
there, and then basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make cheese grits out of it.
That's my favorite grits.
Yeah, a lot of people like that, and then again, we did it for a couple of weddings that we did, and we did it a couple of weeks ago for a wedding, and everybody loved it. I did it for a fundraiser for one of the candidates, one of the senators.
Okay.
And they went crazy over it. So I said, well, I guess we got something right here.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's always a
well, that's how you know they're gonna, right.
What's easy to make and what's a comfortable price for them, because sometimes you get people that are price conscious, especially with all the money they spend on weddings and stuff.
Right, and the thing about it is people need to understand, just because they're price conscious doesn't mean it can't still be good. Like this dish.
That's right. That's correct. That's
so
right.
you can make it for, I'm not gonna say cheap, but you can make it for less expensive, and it still be a great dish.
And you have all these wonderful products that are all used to make it. So.
And if you buy them in the right place.
That's right.
You can save money.
Well, tell them what two places are.
Or you can go to Cash Saver, which is 1305 Heather Drive. That's 948-8199. Or you can come to the store we were just talking about. It's the one I go to because it's, what, 5 miles away?
Yeah.
So you can go to Piggly Wiggly, and that's 8410 Highway 182 North, and that's 948-9427 if you need to call them first.
That's right. And then also they got the Piggly Wiggly and Scott.
I don't know that
Church
address.
Point. Well, we don't know all of that. There's no. They have the Cash Saver in St. Martinville.
Okay.
It's like all of our sister companies and everything else, and Mr. Dale Trahan and them, they all take very good care of everybody. Yep. So if you need something special from them, just call one of the stores that's nearby. It's Piggly Wiggly, down the street.
Basically family-run businesses.
That's correct. It's been for years and years and years. So we're starting to get a little bit warmer here.
A little stove that could.
It's gonna be good. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do the little cornstarch thing so that we can kind of thick it up, and our gravy will be finished. That way on the third segment we can come back and we can add our grits in there, and then we'll actually plate it up.
Taste.
And basically to mix the cornstarch, you just take a little bit and some water. The only thing key to using cornstarch is you have to make sure that your product is hot.
And you got to make sure that it's all dissolved in the water.
Because if you don't, sometimes, the lumps, and I don't like lumps. It's horrible. It's hard to. There's something that makes lumps also, and I can't think of the name of it. But
well, if you just add flour in there, that would do the same.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And like I said, we can actually let the.
Yeah, if you had time at home, you could just let this reduce on its own. You wouldn't even have to use the cornstarch. But time constraints of the show, we're going to show you a quicker and easier way. If you're at home and you got 10 minutes before the company's coming and you need to hurry up, you can do the same thing.
That's it. That's all you got to do. And when the cornstarch is slowly pour and stir,
time.
And it starts thickening up for you. And you don't want it too thick because you want to kind of like run over the grits, not just
you still want a
sit
saucy
on top.
consistency.
Right.
You see how fast it thickens up?
Don't take long at all.
No.
If that mixture's hot, it's just thickening up fast. I'll let it go ahead and swirl it around a little while.
One thing you don't want to do is throw that in there and don't stir it. That's when you get the lumps.
That's when it's just a bad situation there. I'm going to turn the fire down a little bit. And so let's see which one we got, Jason.
Let's see.
Yes, okay, this is
Yeah, that was the first one you had.
And it's going to thicken nice up for us. And
Yep.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and take our next break. We'll come and we're going to add our grits. That'll take a few minutes extra.
Finish that.
Finish that, and we'll put our sauce on top, and we'll have our shrimp and grits.
All right, well, join us back in a few minutes and we'll do just that. Welcome back to the show, everyone. We are adding our grits, right, Joe?
All right, we're
To the
going to
water?
start with that now. I like to use the wire whisk with this, and put just a little bit at a time, and just that way it mixes really, really good. You want to have no lumps in it at all. Again, I don't like lumpy stuff. You know, big old, how you say, like a small bowl of
grit.
grits that are not cooked in the middle. And
A grit ball.
Slowly, and then after we're gonna get our grits to close to what we want to be, we're gonna stop because it's gonna keep cooking. And we're gonna go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients. And grits don't take long at all to cook.
Right.
And that water's already boiling hot, so.
And now you can, I don't know if these are those, but there's those ones that, the 5-minute grits. They're really quick.
They got all different kind of flavors. They got the cheddar, they got the red eye bacon.
The good thing about grits is you can eat them for breakfast or make a dinner out of, like
That's correct, yeah.
an evening meal.
There's a lot of things you can do with grits. A lot. We're almost to where we want, Jason. We've turned off our sauce. It thickened up really, really nice.
Yes, and it smells amazing.
And it's not too saucy and it's not too thick.
Right.
Just right when we.
Just in the middle, consistency-wise.
All right. Now you can see our grits are starting to thicken up real good. So I'm gonna slow it down now.
Yeah, about there.
Let it cook. Like I said, it's gonna keep cooking. It's gonna kind of thicken up some more. Once I add the cheese in there, it'll thicken up some more. That's when we want to come back with our milk, kind of make it softer. I chose this cheese, like a queso, like a Mexican style, just for something different.
Yeah. Cheese grits are my favorite. I just,
Oh, I love cheese grits.
I'm gonna throw it out there.
And it's just simple. Look how easy that was.
Simple.
You got cheese grits, and if you want to add more cheese, you can add more cheese.
Ooh, and it smells good. You can smell the jalapenos in it.
And if you want to add more, you can add more. But I think it's about right consistency.
Yeah,
You can see
looks good to
the
me.
pieces of jalapeno pepper
that's
in
what
there.
I'm saying. You can smell it too.
Yeah.
It smells amazing.
So you're gonna stir this real good. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and kick that down a little bit. We can turn it off now, really. It's just gonna keep cooking. We're just gonna want to get it to the consistency that we want. All right, that's it for the bottom. You see some big pieces of jalapeno pepper in there.
That smells good.
And it's so cheap to make grits, and just
Right.
it's, like I said, just to make the cheese grits, just you can grab a jar, can, you can use Velveeta.
Yeah. A couple of bucks.
and
Done with it.
That's it. All right, now we're gonna slow down on the liquids now. We're gonna let it kind of sit for a second. They kind of thicken up. And once we're gonna do that, let's go ahead and get everything plated up. Our sauce is ready, Jason?
Yes, sir.
Everything's up good over there?
You ready?
Just about.
There's your bowl. I'm gonna drop that. Sauce smells amazing. The grits smell amazing. So I'm pretty sure it's all gonna be amazing.
I hope so, Jason. Like I said, it's always been a big hit for us, so And again, it's just gonna sit for a while. We're gonna plate it right there in the middle.
Right, and when it sits, it's gonna stiffen a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Clear up our plate a little bit.
All right.
And wrap some shrimp at the bottom. Put that over the grits. More.
Some shrimp.
Yeah, there we go. Now, like I said, it's gonna thicken up some more. That way when you're ready to eat it, it'll be ready to be enjoyed.
I got a towel if you want.
Okay, there we go. If you wanna wipe the end of that, and I'll just grab this real quick and we're gonna put a little decor on it.
Make it look pretty.
Yes, sir. And there we go,
All
sir.
right. Check it out, some shrimp and grits. And again, if you want to tell everybody at home, if y'all would like to use Joey and Paula's services, how can they get in touch with you?
Actually, they can call my wife at 344-0276, or you can call me at 278-7532, and we'll be glad to help you out. We'll send you an email page, and we start working from there.
There you go. And again, all the ingredients that you have right here today, we got from the Cash Saver store.
That's right.
Right?
Right, or you can get them at the Piggly Wiggly here in Opelousas on the north side.
Right, so again, those addresses, 8410 Highway 182 North, that's the store next to us here in Washington. And you have 1305 Heather Drive, that's the Cash Saver location. If you want to call them before and want to just have any questions about items that they may have or may not have before you go,
Sure.
call them at 948-8199 or 948-9427.
Or if you want to be a guest chef on the show, you can contact Delta Media in Karen Crow and talk to Miss Kathy. She'd be more than glad to give you a time and date that we can actually have you on the cooking show. You can advertise your business, or you can advertise a benefit.
Right. If you have anything you want to promote, want to cook a dish, you can always, in addition to what information you just gave, you can also call us here at 337-826-7227, or you can email me at chefhugate, at chefhuguet@yahoo.com, and I can email you back, give you all the information you need. And we would love to have new guests for the show.
Sure.
We have a lot of open spots for guests. If not, you'll see one of us truly. Us truly, is that a word?
We'll try to give you our best.
Right, and we'll do our best. So, if you want to do that, give us a shout. We'd like to have you. But other than that,
We want to thank y'all for watching the What's Cooking Show, and we'll see y'all back next week with another exciting chef.